In the morning, when your mind is racing, watching everyone else, and you can't escape it. All the people bathe in the bright lights, make you wanna go. Oh, but is it even real life? Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. For the night to get here, so you can start the chasing, or something to make you want it. Are you doing it right? Oh, when it pulls you on it. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. I'm still wasting another night. Blow off the phone light and nobody to come around. I'm still wasting another night. Blow off the phone light and nobody to come around. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. Oh, does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy. Does it feel like this now? Does it feel like this now? Everybody wants to be living in a fantasy.
It's coming, man. It's coming. Actually, I hadn't done that in a while, so it was, I just wanted to see how it went. I saw it in there, and I was just like, what is this? I was like, what is this one? Good spring fever vibes or whatever. What you need to talk about, man. You need to get your little, whatever going, dude. Your Tinder or your Hinge. So, no chance I'm going to Bourbon. No chance. No, I cut the grass and I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna stream for a minute. I'm gonna do this whole thing for a second. Probably do an arm workout later. That's about it, man. Harass Tim time. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. I'm in chill mode, bro. Like I said, I've been cutting grass. I think I'm a little whatever. I do have some look, time kids available, and then is the music too loud? Are we kind of like even with all that? Like, is that like straight? I think we've got a nice little setup going now. I like the way it's looking. As long as the music ain't too loud and we're kind of even. Until I get the other thing set up. Boy, if y'all only knew. If you only knew. I'm gonna turn down a little bit. But dude, the other thing is that, like, so over the last like 10, 15 years, I mean longer than that, but really the last like 10 or so years or whatever, I've had a lot more, I've done like a lot of books, and dude, you'll randomly get like, you don't get residuals, you don't get, it ain't like in the, you know, even actors, you know, I've talked to a lot of actors that get, that you know, they might get a check for like $2 for being in a movie or something like that. But like, dude, you don't get the residuals. I've never got a residual check yet, but you do randomly still get stuff in the mail. So I got this the other day. This came in the mail, dude. A new Plants vs. Zombies. It's an old book. You know, like it's something I had done years ago, but they reprint it and you get new copies of it. So they will send you like a copy in the mail. So this just came in. It's Garden Warfare 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, was it? I know it's actually not. There was no dinosaurs involved in this. I don't think there might. Very unlikely. No dinosaurs. But new Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare collection. I guess you can get it on. I don't know. Probably Amazon or something. I don't know where they're selling it, but they sent it to me in the mail. I have not opened it yet. And I did one of the books inside of here. And then if you want, if anybody's even watching, Time Kids is available. Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Target, wherever, Borders, wherever books are. You can order it online. Ask for it to be in the store. I'm trying to get better at the sell. So, that's what we're doing. And let me close this. Alright. So we have some better lighting. Sweet, an ad for the army. Hey, bro, it's like that, it's like that, that Eminem song or whatever. Like, dude, they're gonna take you before they take me, dude. Like, they ain't drafting me, buddy. Hey, Mooka, have fun in Iran. He can't even hear me right now. So, did a little bit more work. I was watching AEW last night, and I did a little more work on this one. So we're moving along. Okay, I'm gonna wait for y'all to come back, because then Always Angry might. No, Always Angry ain't gonna get one because he subbed, which is appreciated. And my chest hurts, so if I die, just, you know, I don't know. Somebody, Mooka, you got to come take care of the chickens. I think it's because I cut the grass and I've had a lot of pollen and garbage, and I think it's making me feel weird. But if something happens, that's what's going on. I'm dead. It's today today. And then I got to talk to my boy who's doing the commission. I need to see if he wants it as I'm ineligible for service. I was about to say, nah, dude, it ain't gonna work like that. They'll give you like a fucking Tesla leg, and you'll be able to go out there and fight. Look, dude, I think at the end of look, man, like y'all are bitching about World War III or whatever. Dude, chicken duty would get you out of service. Like if you came and do chicken duty for me if I die today from a heart attack, which I do feel weird. It could be happening, but I think it's the pollen. Dude, like, you're always bitching. I want this to be, like, fun. Like, I want to have fun with y'all when we come out here. I want to have fun when we do the stream and stuff like that, okay? But, like, Mooka's always bitching about fucking World War III. Dude, you're gonna love Iran. Like, you're gonna love fighting for Israel. So, like, calm down, dude. I think you're really going to enjoy it. You've been in Baton Rouge too long. I think you're going to love. I think it's time to go travel. I think it's time to do your duty. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And it's time to start the main. This is the mission statement of the stream. half glass full. Okay, you're gonna love it out there, dude. You're gonna love World War III. So stop being negative. Okay. Let's go. Anyway, speaking of World War III, I do want to put the Twin Towers in the back of this because it's what you call it? 70s Spider-Man. So anytime there was a Ghostbuster cover, it was Extreme Ghostbusters, and I put it in there and then I changed it. What the hell is going on? What did I walk into? Some of the younger guys in the group are about to be drafted, so we're just kind of I don't know, man. Like this is your moment, dude. Like this is your big moment to shine. So I just don't want Mooka. So we're trying to get Mooka. We're gonna set him up with some Tesla legs or a Tesla back or shoulder or whatever's wrong with him. And dude, we're gonna put him on the front lines. And I'm excited for you. You know, if I was younger, I'd get a Tesla heart to replace the one that's about to die right now. But I think you're gonna enjoy it, buddy. I think you're gonna look back on this World War III thing and be like, man, you know, I'm glad that happened. It was a lot of fun. You know, I've seen these boys. They would get rejected from the draft. I don't know if you've seen what they've taken into the army these days. In fact, I put a call out and told them to go pick up one of them on bourbon tonight. I said they got their first one on bourbon, ready to go, ready to be drafted. Sign me up. All right, let's draw the Twin Towers. Let's keep the theme of the day going. Mooka the Winter Soldier. He is the Winter Soldier, dude. He's the Desert Soldier. He's like our little Schwarzkopf. Little Norman Mooka. And dude, you don't even know, man. Like, you're bitching, like, dude, if you do a good job, we might send you to Ukraine. Like, you don't know where you're gonna end up. Dude, you could go see the world, man. I feel like you're selling yourself short. I want Mooka. Bruh. I want you to have a warrior's death. You know, like I'm here for you. Like this is why I'm your unk. All right, let's put a building in here. I think I already started drawing them. Mooka, I want you to have the gunner's dream, buddy. We'll write a song about you. I'll do a comic about you. The Gunner's Dream. Mooka, the Gunner's Dream. Mooka, the Winter Soldier. We gotta have a play on the name though. Yeah, your special forces, all right. So we have. I can't figure out how to get the chat right. Once I die from my sinus heart attack today, like, you have to avenge me. Like, you have to, like, you know. Let's not talk about their little Schwarzkopfs on stream. It might be a big Schwarzkopf. So I got 3 on D Live. I had 3 on D Live yesterday. Dude, if there's anybody really here, let me know. I don't know why I'm getting 3. I don't know, maybe it's the same people, maybe not. Seems odd. I'm starting to think there's not 3 people. But then when Texas Trash came in, we had 4 on there, so possibly. Alright. Building time. And I forget how I had this set up. I think I was looking at something, though. I wish I had kept my tabs open from yesterday. The Winter Soldier. What could it be? And I'm also thinking about doing like a try to keep it. Oh, I didn't even see the last part of the message. Try to keep it PG-13. I'm actually doing pretty good today, I feel like. If I'm being honest. This is my first YouTube, and dude, well, and Buck's talking, then we're on YouTube, so we are on YouTube. All right, we need some buildings, and I'm trying to keep it, like I said, trying to keep it very 70s. And so, like, Kirby would do a thing. I'm trying to think of, like, the old Marvel, the old way they do Marvel buildings, like back in the day and stuff like that. I want to keep it kind of like that. Can y'all hear the music? Is it like coming in at least? I don't have Spotify hooked up, but I have it like... Does YouTube run fewer ads than Twitch? Dude, YouTube might not run any if you got Prime or whatever. Dude, before we lost Sherm, when he died, when he became dead, to me, we were talking about this thing. He would always talk about muffins. And we would always be talking about how, and me and Buck were just talking about it too, how, like, you might have all the right ingredients, and you might be putting it in the oven too long, or, you know, yada yada, whatever. You're putting too much, you know, however you make muffins. So, dude, YouTube might be the spot. This will technically, all right, this might be the first time I'm even doing YouTube. Yeah, Sherman. Sherm kind of is our Phoenix. Like, I keep having to kill him, and then he comes back sometimes. I don't know, but we don't know when it'll happen again, you know? As of right now, he's dead. Not everyone heals as quickly as you do, Logan. Alright, let's get these buildings in. Dude, I get the buildings and we can just go do whatever. R.I.P. Sherm, gone but not forgotten. The true Muffin Man. Yeah. He was a little bit of a Muffin Man. The true Muffin Man. I feel like he's pretty forgotten. Man, I wish I could figure out this D Live thing. We'll see. Let's see if we get any kind of change in numbers. Move to YouTube before I get another aneurysm from Twitch ads. Bruh, dude, let's go to the tube, dude. That might be the spot. Like, me personally, I would go YouTube all day. Like, I have no... My game plan here is just... Dude, you're not making enough money from Twitch. So now that's why I'm like, dude, let's just multi-stream. Let's hit it everywhere we can. And maybe people will get a commission or buy books or whatever. So, and like I said before, I know I showed Muka and Armando. Time Kids, available pretty much everywhere YouTube is, you know, everywhere books are sold online. Should be able to get it. I'm going to see if BSI will grab a few copies for the signing next week. And I got 3 more on the table in there I didn't even open. But... Dude, brand new Plants vs. Zombies coming out. It is a collected Garden Warfare collected edition of Plants vs. Zombies, the New York Times best-selling Plants vs. Zombies. Maybe annually, maybe less than that, I'll get a delivery from Dark Horse, and it'll be a book I worked on. So, just got that. Just got that last week. Also announced today, Laser Power He-Man is coming out. I did the comic book for that, so when Mattel Creations drops that, I don't know when that's going to be, but did the artwork for Laser Power He-Man, the comic, the mini comic, and also have two new Ninja Turtles books that are out. And they're on my counter. I have not even opened them yet, but they're in the other room. So I have 2 new Ninja Turtle books coming out. It'll be reprints, but it'll be collected editions that my work is featured in. So a lot of books right now. I like how everybody's switching to YouTube, too. I use YouTube for everything. I pay for it. I get the music and lack of ads. Dude, 100%, bro. I've been paying for YouTube forever. So that might be the route. That might be the way to go over Twitch. I feel like you're reaching more people on YouTube anyway. I'm doing these buildings in the background. Bruh, I am not trying to draw, like, realistic buildings. Like, I do not care. I'm not interested in it. YouTube music over... Damn, and I just paid for Spotify today. Because they gave me, like, a deal or whatever. Because I hadn't had Spotify in a while. And they were just like, you know, whatever. It was, like, $6 for 2 months. And then it goes to, like, the normal price. Let me check the country cam. Interesting. Saving Unc some money. Dude, you get YouTube music free if you're paying. I know, but like Spotify, like I'm only gonna really do it. Like Spotify I'll listen to when I'm in the store. Like I'll take my little Bluetooth with me and I'll just jam out. And it's easier to do Spotify. I don't mind. I've had Spotify for years, so I'm not stressing it. But I am paying for YouTube as well. Like I live on YouTube. And then at night, like I'll just watch like whatever. YouTube music works. Maybe all right. Dude, I don't know why you're even talking to me like that. You're about to be back up staring at the sky in the desert, buddy. I could save you, dude. There's a way out. Like, legally, you could be out as being my chicken sitter. Like, dude, I was gonna get you. I was gonna help you draft dodge. Legal loophole. Oh wow, I'm on YouTube. Damn, all y'all switched over. Crazy. Crazy. I'm waiting for Always Angry to switch now. That works. Dude, maybe Twitch... Tim Loophole. Yep. Crazy, dude. That's a cool building. I mean, it's fine. It's gonna get cut out. Like, so that's why I'm not so crazy worried about it. Because I think I'm gonna have it come, like, down, across, down. The Great Migration, Twitch will be missed. Damn, dude. We gotta get, can we do badges and all that kind of other stuff in here or no? Crazy, man. That was quick, dude. Everybody, like, where the web's at? No webs, man. In, dude, in the Spider-Man show, I'm pretty sure they just, like, did, it was like rope. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they did anything crazy in it. Twin Towers? Is that what that symbol is? I don't know. But it's coming. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't draw the towers already. What ends up happening, man, you get so many friggin' layers. Okay, that is a layer. I do need that layer. Okay, hold up. Crazy. Alright, hold on. I'm bringing this bad boy down. I am not a fan of buildings, so I'm just making stuff up. Don't be like Chicken and Gumbo. Little Chicken and Gumbo boys. I'll make y'all something. Ay, ay, ay. We gotta tell Travis about the Switch. No, I do not like, so like I'm just kind of making up buildings today. Like I'm not getting crazy with it. No Travis left behind. See, you're already getting it, buddy. You already got a military mind going on. I like it. I like it. I like where this is headed. I'm excited for you. It was a good run, man. It really was. You're like our little Toby Maguire, man. That's how you're gonna be, dude. You're gonna come back. Your girlfriend's gonna have hooked up with your brother. You're gonna have PTSD and a mental breakdown. Like, I'm really excited to see this story play out in real time. You're just like throwing mashed potatoes, like screaming at everybody. That boy has never had a good run in his life. Maybe a brisk jog. Who's that? Muka, the Winter Soldier? The Summer Soldier? Maybe they'll have a plaque for you at LSU or something like that. Some sort of memorial. Maybe some cracks in the building. Oh, that's fine. That looks great. That's fine. I'm really going like hardcore, like cool world, like silly buildings. Like just fucking bending over, crooked. Whatever. So it says 3 people on D Live. So D Live we got 3 people. Trovo. I don't think we have anybody. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't even know where to look. It says 5 members. But I don't know if that's... No. These are people that like follow. Because Des would talk if she was here. I don't know. It might be YouTube, man. That might be the spot. Alright, let's get some more buildings in here. Because I think I was looking at these buildings. I think I was just kind of like making them up. Ah, man, it would be cool since he's in New York. We could put the firehouse from Ghostbusters. Like, that would be kind of neat. Oh man, my shit stalled. Hold up. Do it. Put the fire. I am. It's gonna be I have the toy firehouse right there, so it's not going to be like crazy, but it'll be pretty close. I'm not going to get nuts because I want to get to more stuff. You can't put the firehouse without putting a little dinosaur. I did. Where is this rule? And you know what, dude? Like there was like a Twitch, an email that came out that told us that we had to start implementing dinosaurs because they are also run by big gas and oil. But no, dude, there's no rules that say I should have to do that. I don't even understand. I don't even understand the trick. It's not even like remotely related. Alright. Alright, there's like a little baby. Kind of weird firehouse-ish thing. Dude, dinosaurs are the official mascot of the Summer Soldier and World War III. Man, I can't wait till you get to meet them, dude. You're gonna follow the same path, man. There's gonna be a giant crater where you used to exist. Too bad that Iron Dome doesn't work, huh? I think we gotta move this thing down, because I don't want the door. It's the door that's tripping me up. Either that or I gotta, like... Let's see. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. Because he'd be like street level, so it's gotta go. That's fine. Alright, let's get a couple more buildings in. I think those were the... Okay, let's do our Twin Towers. I wonder if Spider-Man was ever in front of them. Are we gonna... Can we luck out? Look at all these cool 70s buildings. That's a cool 70s building. There we go. I knew I'd seen it. I knew I saw it somewhere. There you go. Look how cool that is, man. Unplanned historical photo. Look how neat that is, dude. Like, just garbage costume. Weird, man. Bad angle. Like, but it's cooler. I don't know. I'm gonna get smoked for trying the Fortnite mobile. Dude, I almost joined after 9/11. I know I told y'all this story, or I thought I did. And I don't know how that would have played out. Have one of what, buddy? Fortnite mobile? I never do buildings like this, and I'm starting to like it. Unplanned historical photo of the towers. Do you really? Like what? I'm trying to remember if I saw him, dude. I must have, because I think I went out there senior year, 1998. I probably went out there around the same time. I don't think we have a photo. I don't think I even knew what they were, to be honest with you. Because we went out there, I went out there to go to the Joe Kubert school to go apply, and I got in. But again, I didn't like the way the guy was talking to me, and I was just like, I'm good, dude. Mike Chen. And I know what he was doing. I have nothing against the guy now, but yeah, it bothered me. He was doing the right thing, but it was just my ego was he was saying stuff about how, like, you'll never get a job drawing comics and yada yada, and like, dude, he wasn't wrong technically in what he was saying, but I was sitting there like, F you, dude. Like, I didn't want to hear it, you know? And but he was doing like the right thing. Like, he was still like right in what he was doing, if that makes sense. Because when I went to SCAD, they were all like happy-go-lucky, and because I remember, I'm pretty sure I had Mr. Hudson was the guy that I talked to that day, who I didn't know who he was until later on, but he was like, oh man, you're gonna do great here, you know, like you were already, it was just a different attitude, and I like that attitude better, and I'm glad I went to SCAD instead, but I guarantee you most of the people that went to SCAD with me in the comic book stuff didn't end up doing comics. You know what I mean? The Twin Towers were massive office buildings that at least had floors and rooms for businesses and events. SCAD is a cool SCAD is a cool place. Like, I feel like that was a bot response. That was like a ChatGPT response. Like, very, very strange. Nah, dude, I mean, I'm just saying, like, in pre-Twin Towers, like, pre-9/11, like, if you're a high school student going to New York, I want to see Statue of Liberty. I don't know, dude. I mean, you're coming in through the Hudson, and then you're going through the tunnel, and then you're taking a right in Hell's Kitchen, Midtown. Times Square. I don't remember what we did. We went there for one day. I remember we went for one day. Me, my mom, and my dad. If you aren't strong enough to make it, you're right to be discouraged. If you're truly determined to make it, nothing anyone says will stop you. Right, and I'm agreeing, and my mindset was like, I'm gonna do it, like, F you, I'm doing it. But he's also right in saying that you're not gonna do it. He's also right in saying, like, don't do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's not wrong. So Mike Chen, wherever he is, he was right in saying that. He should be trying to discourage you. So it's just like the scene in Whiplash. Like, Charlie Parker would never get discouraged. He was doing the right thing. Just me at that time, I didn't understand it. And I used it. I used it for years. You know, like, oh, okay, like, I won't? Alright. No way, my sources had family that worked there. Alright. Wait, why are you explaining to us what the Twin Towers were? I'm not confused on what they were. Like, I'm confused on, like, why you're explaining it. Like, that's what's funny to me right now. Thanks. Okay, we got another building, wacky building in there for no reason. I feel like we should have a water tower. Like, dude, is it really like the 70s? Is it really like a comic book if there's not like a water tower on top of a building somewhere? For no reason, you know. That's not gonna be our water tower. I'm just making that like a building now at this point. And this building's too flat. We got to bring it back. Alright. It's like if 70s Spider-Man was like in Inception and all the buildings were like falling down around him. Like that's what's kind of what we have going on here. Let me save. And then we'll do our towers. And then we'll come to this side. And dude, after that, I mean, we're kind of... I gotta redo that spider hand. I mean, we're on our way out of this one. To be honest, we're on our way to the bottom. Throw in old yellow taxi. If it was on street level, I would. And so that's dude, it's almost like, so like again, like I was telling Buck this on the phone, I'm listening and doing some work, so I'm the goober who got confused. Nah, I like it, dude. So what was I gonna say? Totally forgot. But no, it's like this, dude. Like, so for example, like when I was doing Turtles, like I would sneak in stuff and it was fun and I enjoyed like doing it. Like I liked having you know, like Easter eggs and like whatever in there. But like every now and again, like just legal stuff would happen and it was just like lame. It was, you know what I mean? Like you're bound by that kind of thing. And as I embark on this new path, wherever it is, I don't know how this is going to play out currently, but like, dude, if you want to throw in like Robert De Niro Taxi Driver in this scene or something like that, or you want to put the Ghostbuster building or the Baxter building, maybe I'll throw that in there next or something. I don't know. Like, dude, the gloves are off, the chains are off. Like, you can kind of do what you want. So that's kind of fun. I heard an alert. I still can't figure out D Live. Too close to call. T-Bot, looks like you have been streaming for a while. Tell your followers you are live now. Okay. Send notification. I'm only looking at D Live and Trovo. I haven't even turned on. I don't know what's going on Kick. It might, dude, it might just be YouTube, y'all. That might just be the answer at the end of the day. We'll see. Alright. Alright, tower time. There's this channel I watch and the dude talks about this Peter Soivasad commercial. Like, he's like obsessed with it. Alright. I feel like that's too high. I feel like they're too high up there. They need to be like... Let's see. What was my original? When, I had them high there, too. I think I'm just gonna go for it. They have this thing when you take, like, SATs, when you're about to take, like, SAT and all that kind of stuff, throwing... But that's, you see what I'm saying, though? Like, you can have fun with the Easter eggs and stuff like that and, like, really kind of get wacky and goofy. But yeah, it was this thing with, when you're taking an SAT or ACT or whatever, or any kind of multiple choice test, your first instinct is usually your best choice, or C. And so whenever I didn't know an answer on a test, I would just pick C a lot of times. Obviously did me well. But, yeah, the same thing applies when you're doing, like, drawing. You want to have, like, apparently I put the Twin Towers way up here. I don't know why. They feel too high to me, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I could put what's your name, your boy, Gordon Levitt, he could be walking across like balance beaming. Dude, I don't want to say it out loud because now the algorithm will feed it to me, but I saw some crazy clips. Dude, they're pulling up clips from 9/11. I don't know where they came from. If they feel too high, I know how you... Hey, this is why we need you in Iran, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Man, you got the right mindset already. Killing innocent people. That was actually brilliant. Alright. So did I have his finger in front, behind? What was my game plan here, man? I think it was in front. Okay. I had some weird design stuff going on. I do not remember what it was, so I think it was in front. You could have a plane. Let's see. I guess bring them down, dude. No pun intended there. Too soon. But we do need another building up front. Oh, I must be getting the alert before. Before it comes in. Alright. Bunch of crazy buildings in the background. I think we're going to bring this tower down as well. Over his shoulder. Because he has his shoulder here, but it doesn't even look that good. I'd rather have them. Like, I feel that's way cooler. Alright. We'll do a silhouette building right here. Fun, dude. Wacky. And we definitely got to redo the Spidey sense up top. Because it's got to follow the contour of his head like that. Make it Lufthansa plane to reference the Lufthansa heist from Goodfellas. Dude, I haven't seen Goodfellas in so long. Sharon Stone was bad, bruh, like in Inner Prime. So was a homegirl from, Actually, I mean, in a lot of ways, I think she's prettier. Whatever her name was. God, what's the chick's name? The psychiatrist from, whatever the show's called. Sopranos. Alright. let's go back to this dude. Where is he? Dr. Melly from Soprano. Yeah, dude, I think she's gorgeous in that movie. And I was in love with Sharon. I thought Sharon Stone was so fine, but she's like, she's real tough now. You know what I mean? She's real like gritty. Like she didn't and like so she's almost like retroactively kind of like a little butchy. You know what I mean? Even though she's like a smoke show and like whatever, the movie where she does the leg stuff and everything like that. She's still like a little. I don't know. I saw her on stage. She was doing something. She was just a little too. Wasn't very feminine. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Dr. Melly or whatever is. She's always been like that. Like, I like her. I don't know where these hands are. Good God. Alright. Too many layers. Alright, that's got to go for sure. They stay. Stays. She also smoked a lot. She was a big smoker, too. Jennifer Melfi. Yeah. Delta Bravo Tango. Jennifer... Alright, hold on. Let's do it. Alright, dude, we're gonna do a side by side. Alright. Hold up, we gotta do her first. Sharon Stone now. Who do you think aged better? Alright. Sharon Stone now. Looking good. Probably had some work done. Her face doesn't look right. That dude, something's off. That looks like her. I'm feeling like something's going on here. Like she had some work done. That looks like her. Dude, looks good. I do think she was a heavy smoker. So you got a lot of wrinkles and stuff. But I mean, she's probably like 67. Jeez, I mean, that's great for 67. Okay. Jennifer Melfi, 2026. Let's see. Dude, this is it. Big moment, guys. We'll see how she turned out. Dude, she's got a... Dude, I'm going Melfi on this one, man. Be honest with you. Like, dude, she's got the gray hair. She's got the Paula Deen hair thing going on or whatever. But, like, she still has... She didn't have any work done. It looks like her. I mean, looks very sweet. Dude, I'm going Melfi. Put on a little weight, but, dude, that's gonna happen. Yeah. No, I mean, some of these aren't the best photos. Alright. Well, there you go. You make your own decisions. You can all write it down at home, mail it in. Gun to your head, who do you have to pick? Wait a minute. Melfi was in that movie with Vince Vaughn last year, Nunes. Nonas. Alright, hold up. Like, if we're going that photo, I'm going with her. Dude, please don't be a trick. Okay. Oh, man, she went like full-blown old lady in that, huh? Dude, I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, if this dude's trolling me with like nanas, as like if that's like some kind of like Zoomer trick code that I like pull up, you know, like a bad website. All right, back to the '70s where they were in their prime. Go on, Melfi, dude. She's homely, bruh. She's like girl next door. It's like the Teen Wolf dilemma. Like, do you want Boof or do you want the other chick? You know what I mean? That was dating your boy from the Dragons. Like, end of the day, you gotta go with Boof. Because the other chick, the blonde in the movies, she's cheating on you anyway. Like, you're gonna lose her anyway. So this is going to be the tricky part right here. Is it like... Oh, I can blow the screen up. So do the hands, do they go behind the towers or do they go in front? You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of thinking they go behind. I think I'm going to have them behind everybody. Like, so it'll actually be like the little circle I have here. So I want to have them in like the camera lens and maybe have some like little like... I don't know what you would call it, but like the little lines in the camera, you know what I mean? Like so you can zoom in, like a targeting thing, or what, I don't know what they call in the camera. Buck probably knows. And then I'll have the hands like this. Let's see if we can do it. So they're going to be cut off, but it's going to be like him, like he's getting a photo taken of him, and then we'll have all this kind of stuff in front. And ideally, it'll layer the image. It should layer the image and give it a lot of depth. And that should really, really show when you go to color it. Again, ideally. That would be the goal here. But we're going to draw the hands all the way through no matter what. We're not going to draw the thumb. And so my girl, Texas, was asking the other day, Texas Trash, about... Like, she was like, what do you think about, like, when you do all this stuff? Like, what is going through your head? And I'm just like, nothing. You know? Like, it's totally random. But now, when I'm coming back to it, like, a few weeks later, I gotta, like, think about, you know, what's being said or whatever. Or what my plan was. In the moment, I'm like, oh, man, I knew exactly what I was doing. And then I forgot about it and did something else. I could, something I do like doing in drawings, and I've started doing it like a few years ago, is a dot 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 pattern. I like doing like a little dot 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 as a, I don't know, like seeing behind, like if somebody's invisible, like you might draw them dot 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 dot, like, so I think I'm gonna do that right here. And then if I go to color this at some point, I'll have it almost like, maybe I'll do it as translucent. Yo, dude, everybody switched over to YouTube, dude. So like everybody's on YouTube now. And so I told them if they go sign up and follow on YouTube, dude, I will make them gumbo. I will make them some sort of gumbo, especially since it's Lent. So that goes for you too. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. That's how we Cajun down here. That's our Cajun Sam. Is the airplane right by the tower? 2 on the nose? Possibly. I actually forgot I drew it in there. I would not step back from the jokes. I would not mind having a plane in the background somewhere, but definitely not. That's clearly not going to hit the tower. Like, that's flying above. But yeah, it's a little much. Nah, that was accidental and very fast. I forgot about it. That's why I need y'all here to help edit. We're trying to get Travis to come up. I'm definitely... Damn, dude. I tell you what. This little... Again, I have 3 people on D Live. I don't know if they're even people because I had 3 people yesterday. Well, I had 4 yesterday. So, I don't know. Nobody's talking in the chat. I don't know if they're like bots or what. Trovo. I'm going to keep doing all of them. Trovo, not really getting too much of anything. I can't. I think I'm doing like 3 or 4 more. And I'm with you, TJ. I'm way more. Dude, I'm way more on YouTube. Like I don't even have Twitch on my phone. So we might have figured something out here today. Like YouTube might be the way to go. Because it's almost like unanimous at this point. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it like shows me, and I'm doing Kick as well, but it doesn't tell me like what's going on. Like it doesn't give me the stats. Dude, it's another. It is, but I did really good on there at like I will get. Again, I don't know why. Like yesterday I had 4 people. Today I have 3. I don't know what's going on. Like, it might be nothing. And I'm going to keep doing all of them regardless. I still think that's, like, the way to go right now. Because I'm kind of, like, testing the water as I, like, try to figure some stuff out. So. And you haven't even seen this yet, TJ. Here we go. Hold up. Spider Sense. Endless layers. Forever layers. So we got a pretty cool 70s Spider-Man from the 70s Spider-Man TV show. Oh, bro, dude. I'm trying to think of like something else to kind of sneak in there. Twitch lets you browse artists, I think. You won't get people popping up on YouTube unless they're already subbed to you. Not sure, though. I have no clue. But again, it might be a situation of, hey, if you are on like one of these random sites, Twitch, so the way I have it set up right now is Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. They'll be multi-chat. Like, so any of those chats will cross over. So that's how we got, like Always Angry is coming in through Twitch. You should be able to see it at least on the screen. And, so Twitch, YouTube, and Kick are all good to go. The rest of them, like, if you want to chat, like, it might just be one of them things you just got to come over. But I don't see a reason not to do it on all of them at this point. Because right now the end game is just like commissions, awareness of Time Kids. You can get it at Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Target, Amazon, all that kind of stuff. And then, like I said earlier, new Plants vs. Zombies coming out. Garden Warfare Trilogy. This is a box set. I would assume you can get it on Amazon or something like that. This just came into the mail this week. And then I got the 2 Ninja Turtle books on the counters. But I haven't even opened them yet. I haven't even taken them out the package. So that's kind of the game plan at the moment. Is work on that. Everybody kind of knows, so I don't think it's like much of a secret. But working on Time Kids stuff. Working on... and then I'm leaning towards... I'm leaning towards bringing back, like, I want to do candle stuff in some kind of way, and then the chicken stuff is just not ready yet. Like, I'm just not there. Like, I don't have... I know who they are. Like, I know who the characters are, but I don't know where... It's just not as developed as the other stuff, so... Hey, alright. I've had this on in the background for... Okay, sweet, alright. Too bad Marvel wouldn't appreciate that. And also, dude, you can just... I know you can do Twitch to your TV too, but like, for me, like, I'll just put on YouTube in the background. And that's what I told Buck, bro, like, before we even came on here. Like, dude, that's... If you want to get some sort of art... You know, whatever. If you want to see what's going on, like, and just see, like, what the projects are, whatever, cool, like, whatever. Also, Laser Power He-Man is coming out, and I did the comic book for that as well. And, I don't know how many more I've almost said Marvel. I don't know how many more Mattel things are coming out. Don't know. So when you're doing toy industry stuff, we've said it before, talked about it before. I'm doing my work a year ago. I'm doing my work 6, 7, 8 months ago, and now the toys are coming out. So, Laser Power He-Man just announced today. Did the mini comic for that. Got a lot of cool scenes. You know, whenever that's coming out. Too bad Marvel wouldn't pull a DC and do an Amazing Spider-Man 79. I don't know. Maybe they'll see it. Maybe I'll post it on Twitter or something like that. And maybe if I kiss enough ass to an editor, maybe they'll let me draw Spider-Man. Maybe I'll make them some meals. Alright. You need to email Tricky Ricky. Tricky Ricky! I do have his email. I don't know if it's the same email or not. Is it him? God, he's been there forever. Bruh. I don't know if I even want to, like, would I draw Spider-Man? Yeah, of course. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I care at the moment. I feel like that's almost like a distraction. I would do a cover. I just feel like there's too much... Dude, I feel like there's too much, You gotta do too much smooching, man. Like, I was lucky at IDW, dude. Like, I mean, I lucked out because I came in with the Ape guys. And, man, Tom Waltz just took care of me. That was... I never did anything. I don't know why he did. I don't know what... I don't have a negative comment about Tom Waltz or David Hedgecock. I owe them my comic career in a lot of ways. So those dudes took care of me over at IDW. Something happened on the screen. I don't know. Did we black out for a second? We're back? For me, it's not about kissing up. These people are just staying on their radar. I don't know if I don't know if I'll care anymore. Like, I'm just kind of in a different... I'd like stay on their radar for what? You know what I mean? Like, for what? Like, what are you getting? A low paying, like, lowball gig? That's just me. I'm not as interested in it anymore. All right. Let's do the black outline. Because that'll make it pop. I'm in like Stevie Richards mode. If you watch like Stevie Richards podcast. Like, he always talks about how, like, the wrestlers, like, dude, they might be, like, 60, and they're still thinking they're gonna get that call back up from WWE or whatever. Get their title run. And I'm just like, dude, I probably just had my run, you know what I mean? I don't... Look, dude, I'm a Stevie Knight Heat fan, man. But dude, his show's good. Mark hates like the British dude, but like I like the show. In fact, before Sherm died, that was like what I would tell him. I'd be like, dude, we need to be like, you know, we need to have like this dynamic and be like Stevie Richards show. I watched Stevie Richards, dude. I like man, what is his name? Bro. What is his name? I can't believe I'm blank on it right now. God, who is it? Where the pros are the pros. Where is Mooka? Mooka knows all this. Like, man, who is that? He was the WWE writer. Hi guys, maybe. Dude, why don't you leave Vince Russo? Yeah, Vince Russo. I like Russo brand, dude. I like Vince Russo. Man. Dude, Maven did some stuff the other day where, like, he said something to RVD and then, like, showed up at him and Katie Forbes' house to apologize, but filmed the whole thing. It was crazy. And, like, RVD's just, like, stoned. Like, he didn't care at all. And it was just so weird. It's like, why are you doing this, man? I have no opinion of Maven at the moment. But that's funny. Dude, who's Ric Flair now? You're shitting on Stevie Richards. You're Ric Flair, calling people mid-card. RVD is always stoned. Bro, Katie Forbes, she's from Chalmette, man. They met. I think they met during Wildcat. I think that's how they met. I mean, take it to the bank. They did. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm saving. He ruins all the trade secrets, no shame. Who? Mooka does? Maven's YouTube is on his... Oh, alright. I've missed the message. Yeah, there's something to that, man. I mean, I don't know. You got the Unreal show. Like, there's an argument to be made there. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I think Rhea Ripley has like anxiety and stuff like that. Like, after watch, I don't even watch Unreal. Like, I just saw like some clips and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I think something's wrong. I've never seen Maven's show. I only seen that one clip where he went to RVD's house, and I know Luke knows all them. Luke Hawks, because he grew up in that Wildcat scene. He's got wild stories. And, dude, that Katie Forbes is a Wildcat chick. Like, he's the one that brought Katie Forbes in. Alright, where are we at here? Spidey sense needs to be fixed, and we need some more buildings. And dude, after that, I mean, it's like circles, which I'm not gonna do here. It's gonna be like circle, circle, circle. But that's good, because I was working on some a new candlestick last night, and I want to get that done. Rhea lost a lot of muscle mass. She's lean. She looks good right now, though. Like, I saw a picture of her the other day. She definitely... Dude, she might have been on trend, bro. She might have been roided up. And she might be coming off of it now. But she was friggin' jacked, man. She definitely lost a lot of muscle mass. So something might have been... Dude, it might have been some medical stuff. She might have just got off the juice. But, like, prime Rhea Ripley is crazy. She's shredded right now. Like, you can't say she's not, like... Because I saw it the other day. But they had that whole weird EO thing. I haven't even been watching, bro. I've been watching AEW. And that's my Texas Trash Night is Monday, so I'm missing Raw a bunch. Yeah, dude, I mean, she's not going to be that big if she's not on roids, bro. And Clev says everybody should be on trend, so, you know. Dude, I don't care what you think about clavicular. I saw him talking to the guy, the weird guy with, like, missing teeth and all that kind of other stuff on TikTok. And I was like, oh, that's pretty funny or whatever. And the guy kept holding up the Pepsis. And then my boy told me that's the Pepsi Maxer. That's what they're calling him. Oh my God, I was in tears, dude. The Pepsi Maxer. I hope, dude, I want clavicular to help him ascend so bad. So yeah. But he says you gotta be on trend, so. We're just not gonna ascend. You're not gonna be able to ascend if you're not doing, like, some sort of steroids. Period. You don't even need to work out. I'm getting my alert on my phone. Got it. Latch stream. Alright, we got 2 buildings left. We got Ghostbusters. It looks like I changed the building. And we don't want to lose our Ghostbuster firehouse. Okay, that's it. Spidey Sense and Ghostbuster thing. And if I get the review cam up, I'll pull out the, Dude, I actually, so, I don't think he killed the dude in the Tesla. I think that was staged just to get attention on him or whatever. And I thought, at first, I was like, man, this guy's, like, horrible or whatever. And then, like, same dude as my buddy I went to high school with. And we were kind of texting this morning. It was just, like, some girl broke his heart, and he's just on a rampage. That's what we're watching right now. Some girl shit on him and broke his heart, and then he became clavicular, and now he's just, like, looks maxing and just, like, killing people. Like, he killed that dude on Channel 5. I was laughing so hard. But, like, I hated him for a minute, and then I was just like, dude, he's actually, like... I mean, dude, definitely a drug addict. But, yeah. And I'm never gonna ascend, you know, like, I'm never gonna be, like, partying and like, slanging it out in Miami Beach or whatever. So I just got a art max, you know what I mean? I got a chicken max. I'm the chicken maxer. But dude, Pepsi Maxer is amazing. Alright, we need another building. Like, this isn't gonna work. And I don't want to take out, God, I don't want to take out the firehouse. Because I really like the firehouse being in there. So we got to have this in the way. And then maybe we go silhouettes to finish it. Or maybe we'll throw in some bigger buildings. But we definitely need some, like, pipes. Like, maybe they got a stove in there. They got heaters. Whatever those things are on rooftops. Chicken maxer sounds illegal. Art max, dude, we're art maxing, dude. We're chicken maxing. We're self-published maxing. Like, we're going for it right now, dude. We have to, dude. We have to ascend with collab, bruh. That is the goal of this stream now, dude. Is just to ascend. I love it, bro. Like, I think it's so they're just making up words. All right, we'll just throw in some of these buildings. Like, so again though, like, so we're trying to art max, we're trying to self-publish max, we're trying to chicken max. I don't want any jesters, and we all want to keep our cortisol levels very low, like, if possible. So we want to keep our cortisol levels low, and so we're not going to get upset about anything. Not going to get upset about weird emails or, you know, getting fired from NECA or Ninja Turtles or something like that. Cortisol. Dude, I'm all about mighty maxing. We can definitely mighty max. I feel like we should all be mighty maxing. Yeah, dude, no, but dude, if you're trolling, you're not. Yeah, I guess you would be jester maxing if you're trolling. Yeah, I think we can let that go. We want to keep our testosterone high. We want high testosterone, low cortisol levels. Okay. And we're gonna all start taking tren. We're just not gonna work out, and we all have to start bone smashing. So, dude, real simple. If you want to be chiseled like this, we're just gonna bone smash here, bone smash here. Good to go. And all of us, dude, by the end of 2026, dude, maybe by the end of summer, we'll all be ascending. Okay, we'll all be arts maxing. We'll all be mighty maxing. By the end of summer, we could all be mighty maxing. All right, let's get one more building in, and then we'll spidey maxing, sensing maxing. These buildings in the background, though, I'm just not even like getting crazy with them. I like it back in the day when you'd see a comic book and this is how they would do a building. It'd just be a bunch of crosshatch lines. Building. Done. Alright, we got awesome 70s Spidey, Inception City. We're Ghostbuster maxing. We didn't get to get any other, like, hidden things in here. Let me get the building out of here. Alright. Now we need to just do some Spidey sense. Let me save. I'm doing the circles. I might even do the circles in Photoshop. I like doing them on my desktop. I hate doing circles in here. Any kind of... Because you can't... I don't have keyboards. So I can't do, like... I can't hold, like, down control to, like, get, like, the circle the way I want. Low cortisol, high testosterone, increased ejection maxing to art max, and then mighty max for the summer. Got it, yes. And by the end of summer, dude, we'll have you on a Hinge account, or maybe a Tinder. Hopefully get you to draft dodge, where we'll definitely carnage maxing. We're definitely carnage maxing. Maximum carnaging. So yeah, I mean, since we are doing Spider-Man right now, we kind of are in a weird way. Maybe we should do a 70s Carnage. So Carnage maxing, Mighty maxing. We're gonna be draft dodge maxing if we're Mooka's age. We're gonna keep him out of the Middle East. Dude, this has been an eventful one today, guys. Like this is a serious one. I need the war experience to Carnage max to increase high maxing, hinge maxing. Realistically, like, you going to war probably would be the best thing for your dating life. Except for when you actually go to war, because then you're going to come back like Tobey Maguire. So, then you're going to end up spider maxing, it's going to go downhill. More teeth and sharper tendrils. Yeah, I mean, we're close. It would be fun to do, like, 70s... like, so if you did do the 70s show... Like we were talking about yesterday. Like, dude, in this show, you're fighting a gangster, you're fighting ninja with a kendo stick, you're fighting burglar. You know, like, there were no villains in this show, in the 70s Spider-Man show. So it would be kind of cool to do, like, okay, you have the same... All you have are the same resources that they would have had in the 70s. What would Carnage have looked like? You know what I mean? Like, what would Venom have looked like for a 70s Spider-Man or something like that? Like, that would be fun to, like, expand on that and, like, fool around with it. Dude, that maybe he would be like a Ray Harryhausen, like, God, what was the movie, dude? What's the movie where they did, it's like the famous one. Clash of the Titans, like, if it, I mean, maybe. They might not have had the budget for that on this show. It might just be dude in a costume. So it honestly, it would probably just end up being the same thing. They would all look exactly like him. They'd just be in a different costume. Clash of the Titans, yeah. Alright, let's get the Spidey sense. And I'm getting coffee. Dude, man, what a YouTube run today. Okay. I'm doing one good Spidey sense and we're walking and we're just copy and pasting. I do want a Mighty Max though. Batman 66 costume, the villains. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not gonna get. I don't even think they're gonna even use the budget for that for this show. Like, it would be cool if they had stop motion animation, and that would be like really, really tricky to draw that. Like, to make that. How would you 2D? How would you sell that? Or like. Remember, like, in Star Wars, like, they had, like, the chessboard, like, monsters that were, like, fighting each other when Chewbacca and C-3PO were playing? Dude, Clav did say that, like, watching, like, football and drinking beers is, like, one of, like, the worst things that you could do. So I wonder what he would think of this stream. I feel like he'd be in on Mighty Maxing and Maximum Carnage Maxing. Or Sam Keith Maxing. Just straight Sam Keith Maxing, like if we go that route. The Max. we're just the Maxing. Alright. So are you and Buck looks maxing now? We are maxing. We will be unstoppable. It's possible. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of live action Spider-Man knockoffs in the Middle East and Asia. I've seen them, dude. There's some Bollywood stuff I love, bro. And they'll have some gorgeous women too. And it's like they get mobbed, man. Like when those Bollywood women go out, it's wild. But I believe it or not, I saw one. Dude, it became like a big inspiration. That's how I want the Time Kids to actually fight. It was like this Bollywood. I probably showed it to y'all, but it's like this Bollywood cop, and he's like having a showdown with these guys on a pier, and it's just the most fun, over the top, like wacky fight scene. Like when he goes to like punch him and stuff like that, it makes like he makes like a tiger sound. Like you just hear a tiger like growling. It's sick, dude. And there's no rhyme or reason for it. Like, he doesn't have special powers. Like, he just gets pissed off. He takes off his belt. And he just whoops ass. Are Buck and I looks maxing? No. But Tug is, dude. Tug Lightning, Tug Gator. The Tug Gator is absolutely looks maxing. Alright. 2 more. It's just like mega slow. For whatever reason, these are... Or 3 more. Need to bring back. I forgot about Tug. Dude, Tug, bruh. Tug, not Tug Lightning. He's the Tug Gator now. He's the Tug Gator. So we're brand maxing as well. Like, he's not Buck. Dude, Buck Lightning is so like 2017, 2018. He's the Tug Gator, bruh. Toot toot. Bro, it's like Steamboat Mickey coming down the river, bro. Nah, stop. God. Stop. There's a lot of things we're going to do here. There's a lot of things we can do here in this stream. We are not Dynamaxing. Not happening. Not doing it, dude. We're only doing things that happen. We're only doing things that are believable. We do not support big... Dude, that's the whole reason that Mooka's going to Iran, dude. Is because of Dynamaxing. We are not supporting big petroleum here, dude. We're going green. Green energy. And dude, I feel like Clav trying to help the Pepsi Maxer ascend. That's what I feel like right now. And y'all are coming in here. Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all to ascend. Y'all are Pepsi Maxing, Dino Maxing, Chowder Maxing. Y'all are screwing this up, dude. I can and I will Dino Max. I'm a Dino Max so hard. Dude, you're gonna descend. It's gonna work in reverse. Let him go to Iran. No, we're rooting for him. We're rooting for him to go to World War III. We're supporting Mooka getting drafted. It's getting tricky. I usually like doing things in 7s, or I don't like doing things in odd numbers. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little bothered by this. I'm actually anal about it, so like I will not have. I cannot have 6. I have to have 7. I'm gonna duplicate that in case I come back for it. I mean, I guess I don't need to. Alright. Where are we? Alright. No Dynamaxing, but I'm okay with Dinosaurs Extreme. That's a whole nother that y'all are into, you know. We could beat Xenozoic maxing. Chowder is cringe. Dude, alright. Armando 50-50 today at least. 6-7, whoa. Dude, imagine being part of like a generation that like your secret like crazy thing is 6-7. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, guys. I mean, I guess we had 69, but like, oh wow, oh no, the numbers might mean something. Man, crazy. That's why we have to have World War III, dude. That's why we have to do this. We gotta thin the herd. Alright. So here we go, dude. Here's our Spider-Man piece. The only thing that's really technically left... and this is a commission, so I gotta... You know, I gotta get the okay on it. And went way overboard. Did not, like, this was not my... This ended up going, like... It was like, hey, can you do a commission of 70 Spiders, man? And then it was just, you know, here we go. Got in, like, all these people back here. Got in the details on the belt, like all the crazy, like apparently it's like in the 70s Spider-Man he just has a face, a spider face on his belt for some odd reason. Got the Ghostbuster headquarters in there. Kind of cartoony, kind of have some not foreshadowing, foreshortening. And then you got your boy in the back, bro, and then we got our, you know, imminent doom coming for the towers. I'm gonna have to take out the plane. But the only thing I'm like, so this is what we'd have left to do. And again, I'm gonna do this on the computer so everything's even. But it's gonna be some kind of like circle here, circle here, circle here, and they'll be popping out. That'll give like cool color. And then I was gonna have a circle around him, but now I'm kind of debating it really. I'm kind of debating if it's even needed. And how would that work with the Spidey sense? Like, so is he popping out of the camera? Like, he was supposed to be in a camera. And then I was going to have, like, the lens stuff. Like, I don't know what that... I don't know what it's called. The aperture stuff or whatever. Like, I was going to have that around here. So I don't know if I don't even know if we're going to do that now. Because it's kind of working as it is. So it would have been like around here. So either This is what's screwing it up, dude. The Spidey sense. What if they just had thick white outline around their heads? They could. And that might be the better call anyway, just because. It's what are we doing here with him now? Because you have like so if this was a print or a t-shirt or something like that, I was gonna have like a logo here, something, you know, Spidey 70 or something like that, my sig here, and then this kind of like you're either out and they're fit inside of it, or you're in or something like that, or it just doesn't exist. Or maybe you have like, or you could square it out. I don't know. But then his hand's floating around, so like the whole idea was to have it in a circle. So maybe like that. Maybe still do the camera lens thing. Like we're like 98% there. Like we're at the last little like. What is the cherry? What is the like that? That's it, man. And we're walking, dude. I'll turn this into a printer. When in doubt, keep it simple. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Simple, stupid. Maybe put them in a square instead of a circle. I just thought that too. I was kind of debating that as well. Because you already have like a implied circle here. I'm just thinking about color. So this was going to be white if you go color. Or it'd be the color of whatever it's on. Like if it's on a t-shirt, they read nice as is. You gotta think about this one. Perhaps a trapezoid even. Wow. Aren't we really making it? Hey, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, and I don't even know what a trapezoid is. Maybe if I saw it. But either way, dude, like we're kind of there. This is a cool one, and maybe I'll send it over to Tricky Ricky. Tricky Ricky Purdon over at Marvel Comics. I think I still have his email. And I'll say, Tricky Ricky, I'd like to make this comic book. But you have to pay me more than the Marvel going rate of $85 a page or whatever they're getting paid nowadays over at Marvel. But yeah, dude, you never see anybody draw 70 Spider-Man. At least I haven't. So I'm happy with this. I think it came out all right. It's that last little tweak, man. The thing that's bothering me is the hand. Like how do you? It's got to get closed in. It's either got to get closed, like, because it breaks the design. Because I want to do this as like a t-shirt or a print. And it kills it. So something has to close it in. Could trapezoid be the answer? Could that be the secret formula? And then if you color it, what happens up here? Does it stay white? Do you fade out? Do we do a square? Honestly, the square doesn't even look that bad right there. Maybe. But then you gotta go draw a fucking camera lens. Then you gotta go figure out, you know what I mean? Because now you're looking up that. This might be the heart attack moment, guys. Luca! Avenge me! Well, no, that's what it was, dude. That's what it was originally. He was gonna be it was him. He was doing like classic Spider-Man trope. Like it was gonna be like, so imagine this circle is the thing, and he was gonna be doing this. That he was gonna be doing the haze and the lens. I don't know. Hey, Spidey sense. Even though his demeanor is really mellow, but he was mellow in the show. Like he didn't have a lot of like range that I remember. His cortisol level was always at a very moderate cortisol level, even when he was Spidey maxing. And I wanted to reflect that in this image. This piece is really, it's more about keeping cortisol levels from rising. We're there. Either way, we're like right there. I'll avenge you, Uncle Tim, and Rupnik will know my wrath. AI art prompts are not. Dude, hey, legally I don't want to say his name. I'm all about you making AI He-Man art. Just show me the prompt. I want to see. I feel like the Joker, dude. Like, I've taken off my mask. Now you take off yours, Rupnik. I want to see the prompts. I'm showing you my workflow. I'm showing you how I operate. Now, can you show me yours? I could technically. I thought he was doing a Sailor Moon transformation in the back. No, dude, you know how like Spider-Man will kind of like, they'll just do that like, whatever. You know what I mean, dude? Like they'll like, him more than anybody else, they'll like, I don't know, if his Spidey sense is tingling, it'll be like both, hey, I need to get out of Peter Parker and go, it's something they do. For whatever reason, they do it with him. Sailor Spider 79. And then I gotta think of something to like put, excuse me. And then I gotta think of something to put down there. So like, if I kind of want to make this into a shirt, and I'm like, dude, do you put like Lattie 79? Do you put like Japanese letters? Like something that it'll go through and not like get flagged. Or same thing as a print. Like something that it'll go through and not get flagged. If I print them myself, if I go to the guy I go to out here, it doesn't matter. Like nobody cares. Yeah, no, it's Spidey's, no, dude, he's about to do a concerto. So yeah, Spidey's about to play the piano. Don't think, dude. Arabic letters. Dude, ironically enough, I was kind of like, dude, what if we did like, everybody does Japanese letters. Like, it's kind of played out. It's not, yeah, dude, we got a World War III, Max. You are right. That is a good point. Like, Japanese letters is kind of like so World War II. So maybe we should do Arabic letters. But you know what I mean? Like, that's like everybody's default is just do Japanese letters. And I'm just like, what would be another tongue or language or, I guess, typeset? Like, because Russian has some wild looking crazy letters. And I'm like, man, that could be kind of, Russian could be a fun, like, nobody does Russian letters. And theirs are nuts. Because I did a He-Man one. Because I was going to post it on VK. And I had ChatGPT do it. And I was like, hey, give me the Motu logo. But like that. That's why I'm getting the alerts early. Because they're showing up on here first. Hebrew letters also, we can play with both sides and always win. That's what they did. So yeah, we could Rothschild max. We could Napoleon max and play both sides. So we do win. Courier max, and we'll just send letters and say that they lost, and we'll just banking max. Hebrew does have some cool letters though. Like that would be another one to mess with. But something about Japanese letters works with Spider-Man. Maybe because there's like, it's already kind of there. Oh. So when I do decide to get these printed, we're definitely office maxing. For sure. And so the only way to get it through offer, Hebrew had... Alright, I'll see y'all in Bourbon. That's the end of the show now. Since we're still Dynamaxing, since some people in the chat continue and refuse to stop Dynamaxing, even though we said over and over again it's not allowed here. And I feel like some are also Chowder Maxing, which I don't even know which one's worse at this point. So it's time to Disney Afternoon Max. It's time to DuckTales Max.